You go to bed at a decent hour. You turn off the lights, put your phone away, and try to relax. But a few hours later, you're staring at the ceiling, again, wide awake. You might be thirsty, maybe heading to the bathroom again. And by morning, you're more exhausted than when you went to sleep. It's frustrating, especially if you've done all the right things. But what if the real issue isn't stress, blue light, or caffeine? What if it's what you ate? More specifically, how much salt was in your dinner? We don't often think of salt as a sleep disruptor. It doesn't get the same attention as sugar or coffee. In fact, many of us believe salt is fine, even necessary. And that's true to a point. But when you eat salty food close to bedtime, your body works harder than it should. It shifts fluid, raises blood pressure, and may even trigger breathing disturbances while you sleep. Studies now link high nighttime sodium intake to poor sleep quality and an increased risk of sleep apnea. This isn't about fear, it's about awareness. Because if something as simple as your evening meal is silently disrupting your sleep, that's something you can change. And the difference might be more noticeable and more powerful than you think. Part 1: Why you keep waking up even when you didn't drink water. You didn't chug a glass of water before bed. You even made sure to stop drinking anything after dinner, hoping it would help you sleep through the night. But still, you wake up. Sometimes once. Sometimes 3, even 4 times. It's not just the bathroom, it's the dry mouth, the restlessness, the feeling that your body just won't settle. And while everyone around you seems to brush it off, that's just getting older. Deep down, you know something's off. You know this isn't how sleep used to feel. You remember when you used to fall asleep and stay asleep. No tossing, no turning, no waking up in the dark wondering why. Here's the part that rarely gets talked about. Even if you're not drinking water late at night, you may still be setting your body up to act like you did. How? By eating too much salt. That's right, the salt on your chicken, the extra seasoning on your takeout, the soup you thought was light. Sodium doesn't just affect your blood pressure, it disrupts your body's fluid balance in a way that confuses your internal systems. You may not feel salty, but your body is holding onto it. And when your sodium levels spike, especially in the evening, your body goes into correction mode. It either sends a signal to drink more water, or it forces you to release what little fluid you have through urination. That's why you may wake up parched, or make multiple trips to the bathroom, or feel this uneasy push-pull sensation where your body just doesn't know how to relax. It's frustrating because it doesn't look like a problem on the surface. It's not dramatic. It's not a full-blown illness. But that's what makes it harder to recognize and even harder to talk about. We get told to just drink more water or cut back on caffeine, but very few people stop to ask, how much sodium is in your evening meal? And more importantly, how is your body responding to it? What makes this more personal, more emotional, is that it affects your peace. Not just your sleep, but your sense of safety and rest at night. When you're waking up over and over, your brain never gets the deep, healing rest it needs. You're constantly interrupted. Your body stays on high alert. You might not even realize it, but those nighttime wake-ups can elevate stress hormones, tighten your chest, and set off a low-grade anxiety that follows you into the next day. And for many people, that cycle becomes the new normal. But here's the truth. It doesn't have to be. Several studies have shown that late-night sodium intake is linked to sleep fragmentation, a fancy term for waking up again and again without ever reaching deep sleep. One clinical trial showed that even moderate amounts of salt in the evening can lower your body's natural production of melatonin, the hormone that helps you stay asleep. Another found that high salt meals increase nighttime urination and lower sleep satisfaction the next morning. It's not about drinking more or less. It's about what your body is trying to fix internally and how hard it's working to do that while you're lying still, trying to rest. Think about this. Your body wants to sleep. It's built for it. but it also wants to protect you. And if there's a chemical imbalance, like too much sodium circulating in your blood, your brain will keep waking you up hoping to fix it. It's not sabotage, it's survival. But it comes at a cost: your rest, your clarity, your calm. Now let's step back. This isn't a call to fear salt. Salt is essential, your body needs it, but timing matters. Amount matters. And your evening routine, especially what's on your plate after 6 or 7 p.m., might be telling your body to fight through the night instead of sleep. That's the emotional weight here, because so many people are doing the best they can. They eat healthy, they try to unwind, they dim the lights, put on calming music. But one hidden factor, the quiet overload of salt at dinner, could be the reason they are still waking up tired. The good news is this is changeable. It's not permanent. It's not complicated. And for many, it only takes a small shift. Paying attention to what goes into your dinner, noticing how your body responds, and letting your system find its natural rhythm again. Because here's the truth: your sleep isn't broken. It's interrupted. And sometimes, all it takes to fix it is to stop giving your body something it can't process while you rest. Part 2, a salty dinner can disrupt your breathing at night. You go to bed, your body's still, your room quiet, but your chest feels just a little heavier than usual. Maybe you don't notice it at first. Maybe it only shows up in the way you breathe or how often you shift positions. Maybe it's the snoring your partner tells you about, or the strange pauses in your breath you never realized were happening. For many people, this isn't just aging or weight or bad sleep. It's something far more subtle and surprisingly common. It could be coming from your dinner plate. Salt doesn't just affect how much you pee or how thirsty you feel. It can change the way your body breathes when you sleep. Most people never connect the dots between a salty meal and disrupted nighttime breathing. But the science is clear. Too much sodium in the evening can lead to fluid retention that actually affects your airways. When you eat a high-salt dinner, think restaurant food, processed meals, even some home-cooked dishes, your body holds onto more water. Normally, during the day, this fluid settles in your legs and lower body. But when you lie down at night, that fluid starts to redistribute. Gravity pulls it upward into your chest, your neck, even the tissues around your throat. It doesn't take much to make a difference. Just a small shift in pressure around your airway can cause narrowing. That means less airflow, more resistance, and a higher chance of snoring, shallow breathing, or something much more serious. Sleep apnea. Sleep apnea doesn't always look dramatic. For some, it shows up as fatigue that never goes away. For others, it's waking up gasping or feeling like their heart's racing. And for many, it's completely silent, but over time, it chips away at health in the background. Interrupted sleep means higher stress hormones. It means your heart works harder. It means your brain never fully resets. And if salt is part of that chain, it's worth paying attention. The emotional weight of this goes deeper than just bad sleep. It's about safety. It's about trust. Being able to trust that when you close your eyes, your body can take care of you, that your breath will come easy, that you can drift off without fear of waking up short of breath or drained. But when you eat salty food late in the day, especially when paired with low movement or little water, your body enters the night out of balance. It's not just full, it's burdened. It carries more pressure, more fluid, more effort. And that effort shows up in your breathing. One powerful study found that people with high sodium intake at night were more likely to experience sleep-disordered breathing, even if they had no history of sleep apnea. Another showed that reducing sodium in the evening led to fewer nighttime awakenings, better oxygen flow, and lower blood pressure in the morning. That's not just theory. That's real, visible change. And this doesn't just apply to people who are overweight or have a medical condition. Even healthy, active adults experience this if they are not aware of how sodium works in the body at night. It's not about blaming food. It's about understanding how our bodies operate behind the scenes. When you lie down to rest, everything shifts. Blood flow, pressure, breathing rhythm, all of it becomes more sensitive. What seemed harmless at 6:30 p.m. can become a problem at 2 a.m. when your airway has just enough swelling or tension to block the smooth inhale your body needs. That's the moment your brain wakes you up, even slightly, pulling you from deep sleep just to take a fuller breath. You may not even realize it's happening, but over time you'll feel the toll: less energy, more irritability, higher blood pressure, brain fog, and a sense that sleep never leaves you truly rested. This is where small changes can make a real difference. Not overnight, but over time. You don't need to cut out all salt, you don't need to give up your favorite foods. But if you start moving salty meals to earlier in the day, breakfast, lunch, even an early dinner, you give your body space to process. You let it adjust while you're still awake and moving. You lower the burden before sleep. And when bedtime comes, your breath flows easier, your heart rests lighter, and your mind doesn't have to fight for calm. It's hard to describe the peace that comes from a full night of uninterrupted breathing until you've had it. The stillness, the weightlessness, the way you wake up without effort, without fog, without needing more sleep just to feel like yourself. That kind of rest doesn't come from fancy supplements or perfect routines. Sometimes it just comes from knowing what your body's been trying to tell you and finally listening. Part 3: Fast food, restaurant meals, late night snacks, the triple trap. You didn't plan on eating late, but the day got away from you again. The errands took longer, the phone calls ran over, maybe the grandkids needed something, or maybe you just didn't feel like cooking. By the time you realized it, it was almost 8 p.m. and the fridge felt like a chore. So, like millions of others, you grabbed something quick. Fast food on the way home, a frozen dinner from the microwave, or maybe just a bowl of chips or a packaged snack while watching TV. No big deal, right? You've done it before, but lately, you've noticed something different. Your sleep feels lighter. You're waking up more often. You feel bloated, restless, dry-mouthed, or worse, you feel like your body's running all night when your mind is begging for rest. This is the trap most people don't even realize they've fallen into. Fast food, restaurant meals, and late-night snacks, 3 things that seem harmless on their own. But together, they quietly sabotage the very thing your body needs most to heal: deep, uninterrupted sleep. And the link isn't about calories or fat, it's salt. Hidden salt, quiet salt. The kind you don't see, don't taste, and rarely suspect. Fast food may feel like convenience, but it's loaded with sodium. A single drive-through sandwich can pack over 1,000 mg of salt. Add fries, and you're at half your daily limit. Restaurant meals, even worse. Chain restaurants often use salt-heavy sauces, marinades, and seasoning to enhance flavor because they have to make food taste good fast. And even healthy menu items can be deceptive. A grilled chicken salad might have 800 mg of sodium just from the dressing. But what makes this dangerous isn't just the number, it's the timing. When you eat these high-sodium foods late in the day, especially within a few hours of bedtime, your body doesn't get time to process and regulate. Instead of preparing for rest, it's working overtime to manage fluid balance, blood pressure, and digestion. That's why you may feel hot, bloated, or restless. That's why you might wake up needing to use the bathroom multiple times or feeling like your heart is racing. And that's why, no matter how many hours you spend in bed, you still wake up feeling like you barely slept. Now let's talk about snacks. The quietest trap of all. Late-night snacking has become a ritual in many homes, a little something while watching TV or a bite to hold you over. But most packaged snacks are sodium bombs in disguise. Crackers, chips, popcorn, even light soups or frozen low-calorie meals often contain 500–900 mg of sodium per serving. And that's before you account for how much you actually eat. The tricky part is that your body doesn't treat this like a minor event. It still has to react. It still has to shift. And when you snack close to bedtime, especially on salty foods, it adds just enough internal stress to disrupt your sleep rhythm. But here's where it gets personal. For many people over 55, eating out or grabbing easy food isn't just a preference, it's a necessity. You might live alone. Cooking for one may feel overwhelming. Grocery shopping might be tiring. Or maybe, after decades of preparing meals for others, you finally feel like you deserve a break. And you do. You deserve ease. You deserve peace. But you also deserve sleep. Not just more of it, but better sleep. The kind that carries you, heals you, and restores you. And that means paying attention not just to what you eat, but when and how often. This isn't about guilt. It's not about giving up your favorite foods. It's about seeing the pattern clearly and knowing you can shift it. If fast food is part of your week, consider moving it to lunch instead of dinner. If you love restaurant meals, try earlier reservations or ask for low-sodium options. If snacking is a habit, swap salty snacks for gentle alternatives like a banana, a handful of unsalted nuts, or a slice of toast with almond butter. Small changes, done consistently, create room for your body to rest without having to fight through the night. The triple trap doesn't scream for attention. It doesn't hurt or shock or scare, but it steals from you slowly. A little less energy, a little less clarity, a little less joy, night after night. But now that you see it, you can step out of it. You can take your evenings back. You can give your body the space it's been quietly asking for. Because sometimes the biggest difference in your life doesn't come from a new medication or a perfect routine. It comes from one less salty bite, one meal moved to daylight, one moment of awareness before the night begins. Part 4: Simple Shifts to Sleep Better Tonight. You've heard a lot about salt, about sleep, about the small, quiet ways your evening routine might be working against you. And maybe a part of you is thinking, okay, but now what? Because knowing the problem is only half the story. What really matters is knowing that change doesn't have to be extreme to be effective. It doesn't have to mean cutting everything you love. It just takes simple shifts, tiny decisions made with care that allow your body to settle, your breath to deepen, and your nights to return to what they were always meant to be: healing. Let's start with the one shift that matters most: timing. What you eat is important, but when you eat it might be even more powerful. If you tend to eat dinner late, try moving it up just 1 hour. You don't need to go from 8 p.m. to 5 p.m. overnight. Start with 30 minutes earlier. Give your body more space between your last bite and your first yawn. When you finish eating earlier, your system has time to digest before you lie down. That small window can be the difference between a night of deep, steady breathing or one filled with wake-ups and tension. Next, think about sodium awareness, not sodium fear. You don't need to live on bland food or avoid salt entirely, but you can learn to notice where it hides. Read the label on your favorite frozen meal. See if you can swap it for a lower sodium version. If you love soup, choose one labeled low sodium or make a batch at home using your own seasoning. If restaurant meals are part of your life, ask for sauces on the side or order grilled instead of fried. These aren't sacrifices, they're adjustments. Small redirections that let your body rest more peacefully. Then there's hydration, but with rhythm. Many people try to catch up on water in the evening, especially if they didn't drink much all day. But drinking too much late leads to, you guessed it, those 2 a.m. bathroom trips. Instead, hydrate gradually throughout the day. Keep a water bottle near your chair, your desk, even in the car. Take small sips often, not big gulps all at once. And in the evening, after dinner, slow it down. Let your body absorb what it needs before it needs to rest. Now let's talk about snacks. They're comforting, familiar, but they don't always help us sleep. If you're hungry at night, that's okay, don't ignore it. Just choose snacks that help, not hinder. Try a small banana, a warm cup of unsweetened almond milk, a few slices of avocado, or a piece of plain toast with nut butter. These foods are gentle, naturally calming, and easy to digest. Most importantly, they're not loaded with salt. They won't spike your thirst or force your body into overdrive when all it wants is stillness. But the most powerful shift of all is not something you do with your food or drink. It's how you listen. You know your body better than anyone else. You've lived in it longer than most experts have written books. So listen to it. If a certain food makes you wake up in the night, take note. If a lighter dinner makes you feel calmer, lean into it. If adjusting your dinner by 1 hour lets you sleep deeper, trust that. Sleep is personal. It's not about perfect routines. It's about partnership with your own body, your own rhythm, your own inner wisdom. The point is not to become obsessive. It's to become aware, because awareness turns frustration into choice. And choice gives you your power back, the power to reclaim your nights. The power to feel rested in the morning, not just from hours in bed, but from sleep that actually restores you. So tonight, don't try to fix everything. Don't overhaul your kitchen or rewrite your schedule. Just pick one small shift, earlier dinner, less salt, better snack, slower sipping, and give it a chance. See how your body responds. Give it 2 nights, maybe 3. Let your system breathe. Let your sleep tell you what works. Because good sleep doesn't just happen. It's invited. It's protected. And sometimes it only needs one gentle opening to come back home. If you've stayed with me this far, thank you, truly. Because the fact that you're still here tells me something important. You care. Not just about sleep, but about understanding your body more deeply. About reconnecting with the rhythms that have always been inside you, quiet, patient, waiting to be heard again. What we've talked about may seem small on the surface: salt, timing, hydration, snack choices. But these aren't minor details. They're signals your body has been sending for a while now. And when we ignore them, we lose sleep, yes, but we also lose trust. We lose the gentle conversation between mind and body, between habit and healing. But here's the beauty of it: that trust can be rebuilt, slowly, kindly, one dinner, one night, one breath at a time. Tonight you have a choice, not a rule, not a pressure, just a choice. To notice what you eat, to listen to how your body responds, to gently shift one part of your evening routine and see what happens. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be present and open. Because sometimes the biggest changes come not from doing more, but from removing what quietly disturbs us. Your body wants to sleep. It was made for rest. All it asks is for a little less noise, a little less salt, a little more space to do what it already knows how to do. So tonight, may your dinner be light, your breath be calm, and your sleep be whole. Thank you for watching, and from my heart to yours, I wish you peace, health, and a night full of rest you can feel.